Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Coyote Basketball on KSVPTV.com and 99.9 KTQM and 1240 AM KCLV. Art Sandoval flying solo tonight, Tuesday, February 21st, 2023, as we're here in the district tournament here at Roswell High School. The Roswell Coyotes will be taking on the Clovis Wildcats. The Roswell Coyotes coming in this contest 13-13 overall, 2-4 in district play, and ranked 31st overall in the state of New Mexico. And the Clovis Wildcats overall 10-15, 0-6 in district play, ranked 43rd overall in the state of New Mexico. And we're going to talk a little bit about the Clovis High School starting lineup. Number 11 is going to be Manuel Gutierrez, the 5'9 junior. Number 12, Champ Gooden, the 6'3 junior. And number 22, Marvin Cox, the 6'5 junior. And number 32, R.J. Nora, the 6'2 senior. And number 33 is J.J. Jones, the 6'4 junior. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pause for just a moment as we get set for the playing of the national anthem. All right, welcome back to the Coyote Den. That was the playing of the national anthem. And we're just going to start over once again. The Clovis High School, the Wildcats from Clovis, starting lineup, the rotations once again. Number 11, Manuel Gutierrez, the 5'9 junior. Number 12, Champ Gooden, the 6'3 junior. Number 22 is Marvin Cox, the 6'5 junior. And number 32, R.J. Nora, the 6'2 senior. And number 33, J.J. Jones, the 6'4 junior. And the Clovis High School Wildcats are assisted by Willie McCray, Antoine Payton, Garrett Sherrod, and head coach is Joshua Maddox. And now for the Roswell Coyotes, the starting lineup tonight. Number 4, Stephen McCaskill, the 6'3 junior. Number 10, Jacob Palomino, the 6' sophomore. Number 11, Ivan Miramontes, the 6'1 senior captain. Number 20, Zy Carrasco, the 6'1 sophomore. And finally, number 23, Rylan Saraceno, the 6' sophomore. And the Roswell Coyotes are assisted by Dude Barola, Derek Gomez, Victor Bolaños, and the head coach for the Roswell Coyotes is Dude Barola. Again, the Roswell Coyotes coming in this contest ranked 31st overall in the state of New Mexico, and the Clovis Wildcats ranked 43rd overall in the 5A classification. Roswell trying to make the playoffs as they fall from 17 to 18 now in the 5A classification. And of course, the Clovis Wildcats ranked 21st. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening and watching KSVPTV.com and also listening to 99.9 KTQM and 1240 AM KCLV in Clovis. Art Sandoval broadcasting solo tonight. Partners out ill tonight, but we'll get you guys taken care of here. Once again, the Roswell Coyotes trying to make the playoffs. In order to do that, the Roswell Coyotes will have to win from here on out. They could win this ball game. Could they get in? It's going to be real close. The winner of this game will travel to Hobbs, and the winner of that game, the second place spot, along with the Clovis Wildcats, will then go on to Carlsbad and take on them for the district championship. The district championship will be played in Carlsbad on Friday night. Winner of the district tournament will get the automatic bid to the New Mexico Athletic Association State Championships in Albuquerque. All right, we're just seconds away as Zy Carrasco, I beg your pardon, that's going to be Stephen McCaskill, will be set to tip off against Marvin Cox. Nice crowd here in Roswell, and here we go. As the officials taking direction here, and there it is, there's the ball, and it's going to be Kyle Ball right off the bat, and Ivan Miramontes on the basket, and boom, just like that, Ivan Miramontes for 2 points, 2-0 in favor of the Roswell Coyotes, and reverse layup for number 32, R.J. Norris, going to be no good, and they're going to say it's out of bounds. 2-0 in favor of the Coyotes, 7:45 remaining in quarter one. And it will be inbounded to number 33, J.J. Jones, as he swings it to the right side, finds number 22, Marvin Cox, and there's going to be a travel. The officiating crew for this first contest in the district tournament, Chelsea Plaster from Artesia, New Mexico, Dwayne Brown from Roswell, New Mexico, and Hector Velasco from Roswell, New Mexico as well. Zy Carrasco top of the key. He's going to swing it to the right side. Ivan Miramontes decides to go in by himself, and he is going to go up in the air, and he will be fouled. Let's see what Mr. Brown says here. It looks like it's going to be on number 12, Champ Gooden. That's going to be his first personal foul. So the Wildcats lead in that category with one foul, one team foul, as opposed to the Roswell Coyotes with nothing. Ivan Miramontes, the senior captain, shoots the first one and misses, and going to go to the line and shoot one more. Ivan Miramontes with the second free throw. That's up and good. So 3-0 in favor of the Coyotes. As they're going to swing it over to number 32, R.J. Nora. Back to the left side to J.J. Jones. Top of the key, three-point range. Three-point shot is up and good for R.J. Nora. That's going to be the first three-point of the game. It is a new ball game now. 3-3 with 7 minutes to go in quarter one. And it looks like Palomino in the ball game. Saraceno back to Carrasco. Carrasco dribbles left, going to find baseline. Decides to kick it out. No, he's going to go up himself and misses. And now finds Saraceno from three-point range, and Saraceno's up for three. 6-3 now for the Roswell Coyotes. 6:38 remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening and watching KSVPTV.com and 99.9 KTQM and 1240 AM KCLV Clovis. It looks like there's going to be a foul on the Coyotes, and then looks like that might be number 4, Stephen McCaskill. That's going to be his first personal. And at the line will be Champ Gooden. So Champ Gooden makes his first free throw. We'll talk a little bit here at probably intermission, a little bit about the schedule. Second one for Gooden is up and good. 6-5 is the score in favor of the Roswell Coyotes. And here comes McCaskill to Saraceno for three. And Ryland Saraceno with the second three-point shot. 9-5 now in favor of the Roswell Coyotes. And speaking of Saraceno, not only can he shoot the three-point shot, but he's also playing defense. And Miramontes goes down to the ground and is actually kind of going after the ball along with J.J. Jones, the 6'4 junior. And the possession arrow was favoring the Roswell Coyotes. Okay, so it will be Palomino with the ball as he goes across the timeline. Goes back to Miramontes. Carrasco now top of the key. Saraceno high. Ivan Miramontes trying to find McCaskill under the basket. Miramontes from three-point range, no good, but rebounded by Jacob Palomino. Goes up strong, and here comes Miramontes as he loses the ball, and here comes the Clovis Wildcats. R.J. Nora, left-handed, no good, and there's a rebound by Carrasco, and the Roswell Coyotes appear to be running and gunning here, and Carrasco misses the layup. R.J. Nora once again swings it to the top. Missed three-point shot by the Clovis Wildcat, but rebounded by Champ Gooden, and he goes up for two. 9-7 now. We're still here in quarter one. 5 minutes to go here in the first period. Ivan Miramontes. Back to Palomino. Guarded by R.J. Nora. Saraceno from three-point range. This time is blocked, but they're going to say he's fouled. All right, Saraceno will go to the line. He will shoot three. I do believe that Josh Maddox might have a good point here. Let's see what happens here. All right, it will be 3 shots for Saraceno. The first one for Saraceno is up and good. 7 points for Ryland Saraceno. Second one's up and good. As Clovis makes a couple of substitutions, number 24 and 30, that's going to be Levinshone, and number 30 is Jaden Cox. In the ballgame, 11-7 is your score. Make it 12-7 as Saraceno sinks all 3 free throws as he's fouled. And it is Clovis ball now. Jaden Levinshone swings it to number 30. Jaden Cox, missed opportunity there. Here comes Saraceno as Saraceno loses the ball. And there's going to be a foul. And it looks like number 10, Jacob Palomino, will be called for the foul. The Roswell High Lady Coyotes playing in Clovis at the Rock. That game is underway. We'll keep everybody updated. Once again, the Roswell Coyotes and the Clovis Wildcats trying to get in the playoffs. Coyotes have played Clovis 3 times this year and have been successful all 3 times. Shot is missed, and here comes Ivan Miramontes. Miramontes to Palomino. Palomino dribbles. Going to try to concentrate on the left side, decides to give it to Saraceno. Zach Carrasco now dribbles, top of the key. Finds Miramontes. Miramontes for 3, in and out, no good. And now here comes R.J. Nora and the Clovis Wildcats off the backboard, and he is going to score 2. 12-9 is the score. Carrasco back to Miramontes, in and out, no good again. And Saraceno going to take a 3-point shot off to the left. Miramontes up, no good. And here comes the Roswell Coyotes. And that's going to be on number 30, Jaden Cox will be called for his foul. That's going to be his first personal. Ivan Miramontes trying to get hot from the three-point range, but decides to go off the backboard from the baseline. And Ivan Miramontes for two. 14-9 is the score if you're now tuning in to KSVPTV.com and 99.9 KTQM, 1240 AM. You're listening to the Roswell Coyotes and the Clovis Wildcats. It feels like we've been broadcasting those games here quite a bit here in the last couple of weeks, boys and girls. Substitution, Jalen Cloud will come in. Zai Carrasco will have a seat, get watered up here. Inbounding is Manuel Gutierrez. And 3 points, up and good for number 24, Levinshone. 14-12, 2-point lead now for the Roswell Coyotes as Palomino goes off the backboard and misses a little strong. But it looks like there's going to be a foul on Clovis. That's going to be on RJ Nora. That's going to be his first personal. So Jacob Palomino will go to the line. He will shoot two. The first one is up. And in and out, no good. Roswell Coyotes kind of struggling at the line here as the winner will advance and play Hobbs, and the loser will go home. Palomino sinks the second free throw. And it's really going to be hard for both these teams to get in the district tournament. Oh, nice three-point shot by J.J. Jones, and now it's a new ball game, 15 apiece, as we were mentioning. Oh, they're just reversing right here, taking their time as everybody's just taking three-point shots. And Ivan Miramontes now is going to return the favor. 3 points for Miramontes to make it 18-15 now. And another three-point shot by number 30, Jaden Cox for three. 18-18 now. As Saraceno dribbles, going to try to go to the right side. Jalen Cloud kicks it back over to Miramontes. These two teams are very familiar with each other. And guess what? Rylan Saraceno for three more. He has 12 points in the ball game. 9 of those with three-point shots. There's a Jaden Cox. 3 more points for Jaden Cox. Looks like the Roswell Coyotes and the Clovis Wildcats just exchanging three-point shots. Let's see if Saraceno can go again, and he does, and misses, no good. And now here comes the Clovis Wildcats, 21 apiece, 125 remaining in this first quarter. Three-point shot by number 24, and nothing but net by Levinshone. At this rate, we could hit 100 if we continue shooting three-point shots for either team. Swing it back to Cloud for three-point shot, up and no good. Miramontes, dangerous from three-point land. And Palomino decides to go baseline, but guess what? There is Stephen McCaskill, and he's going to the line to shoot two. As number 32, RJ Nora, picks up his second personal. All right, Stephen McCaskill will go to the line. It is confirmed. Number 32, RJ Nora. That is his second team foul. Coyotes really struggling at the line as McCaskill misses the first free throw as Saraceno, Palomino, and Miramontes will have a seat. Number 2 is Tyon Purcell in the ballgame for the Coyotes. Let's see, I'm trying to get you a score here. Okay, there is Jalen Cloud. Cloud going to go with the left hand and scores two as Cloud gets on the board. Jalen Cloud for the first points of the ball game for him. And here comes Purcell as he steals it and is going to lose it. It will be out on number 30, Jaden Cox. Trying to get some updates here. Tyon Purcell with the ball, stops the dribble, gives it back to Fuentes. Fuentes and the Roswell Coyotes with 12 seconds left here in the first period. And Barola from three-point land, no good. And now here comes the Clovis Wildcats with a minute and 5 seconds. Three-point shot is up and no good. So at the end of one, we're deadlocked at 24. We're going to take a 60-second break. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com and 99.9 KTQM and 1240 AM KCLB Clovis.
Find your path to a greater future at Eastern New Mexico University. With degrees offered both on campus and online, ENMU has the flexibility that you're looking for, and with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship, New Mexico residents can now start, continue, or finish their bachelor's degree tuition-free at ENMU. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Welcome back to the Coyote Den here in Roswell, New Mexico. We're here as the Clovis Wildcats taking on the Roswell Coyotes here in this first round of the district tournament. Deadlocked after one, 24 apiece. And a pretty good game so far. It's been a, how do I say it? Both teams just kind of exchanging three-point shots. And been successful. Jalen Cloud with the ball. Jerry Barola swings it to Purcell. Purcell back to Jacob Lackey. Now Barola has the ball. And this time it's going to be stolen. Barola finds a way to get the ball back. And kind of right now, the Clovis Wildcats, it appears that they are playing a little bit of 2-3 zone as of right now, but they're going to call a walk on the Roswell Coyotes. It will be Clovis ball, no pressure from Roswell High School right now. Number 11, Manuel Gutierrez, top of the key. Swings it over to Levenshone. And a deep three-point shot by Jaden Cox, but no good. Back to Gutierrez. Trying to go up the middle if they can. Gutierrez with the runner, no good. And rebounded by the quarterback, Manny Fuentes. Fuentes goes across the timeline here. Going to take it himself, and they're going to call a foul. Let's see if they get Marvin Cox or J.J. Jones. So that's going to be J.J. Jones' second personal foul. So the Roswell Coyotes with 3 team fouls, and the Clovis Wildcats with 8. So Manny Fuentes will go to the line to shoot 2 as he was in the air. Manny Fuentes misses the first one. Coyotes really struggling at the line. And Manny Fuentes sinks the second one. Okay, Jaden Cox with the ball, three-point land, no good. Lackey falls down, finds J.J. Jones from three-point range, no good. Rebounded by Cox, and Gutierrez is going to find a shot, and he's good for two. 26-25 is the score. Another travel on Roswell. We got an update as the Roswell Lady Coyotes taking on the Lady Wildcats in Clovis. After one, the Roswell Lady Coyotes trail 14-2. And at the end of the first quarter, yeah, we got that. So, yeah. We're all caught up right now. Number 22 with the ball as he goes up. That's Marvin Cox. We'll go to the line to shoot two. As there's plenty of fouls here in this second quarter. The foul is going to be called on Ivan Miramontes. That will be his first personal. Saraceno McCaskill set to come in the ball game. Number 22, Marvin Cox, misses the free throw. He has one more to go. Lackey and Purcell will have a seat. And the second one is up, and that one's good for Marvin Cox. And this time it's going to be Palomino. Palomino with Carrasco as they go across the timeline. Palomino now swings it. He's going to drive over to Miramontes. Miramontes from three-point range, up, no good. And rebounded by Marvin Cox and gives it to Gutierrez as he goes across the timeline. He's going to find number 33, J.J. Jones. And now misses opportunity is Marvin Cox, and that's going to be no good. And it's going to be out on the Roswell Coyotes. It will be Clovis ball as number 11, Manuel Gutierrez, will inbound for the Coyotes as they're getting direction from the head coach, Joshua Maddox. And there's Gutierrez, finds number 22, Marvin Cox. Three-point range is up and no good for J.J. Jones. And now rebounded by McCaskill. McCaskill goes across the timeline. Zach Carrasco back to Saraceno. And there's going to be another turnover on the Coyotes. And now number 14 in the ballgame, that's going to be Hunter Egbert. Back to Gutierrez. Gutierrez finds no other than Marvin Cox. And they're going to say that there's going to be a foul on number 21. Oh, they're going to say number 22, Cox. So that's going to be his first personal. The score is 27-25 if you're just now tuning in to KSVPTV.com and 99.9 KTQM, 1240 AM, KCLV, Clovis Radio. McCaskill now will go to the line as the Wildcats have 9 team fouls and the Roswell Coyotes with 4. So McCaskill will go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1. McCaskill at 50% so far. The first free throw is up. In and out, no good. As McCaskill is 1 for 3 on the night. Have an update at the end of one. Girls, Portales 10, Goddard 6. Now number 14, and Hunter Egbert to Gutierrez. Gutierrez stopped and trapped, but finds a way out. And now rebounded by Zai Carrasco. Carrasco does find Palomino. Palomino with the ball, top of the key, working right side. Saraceno hot from three-point land as he has 12 points. High score for the Roswell Coyotes as Saraceno will go baseline, and this time it's going to be blocked. So substitutions coming in for Clovis as Jaden Cox and J.J. Jones will have a seat in the ball game now for the Wildcats. You have number 14, Hunter Egbert. Number 22 is Marvin Cox. Number 32 is R.J. Nora. And rebounded is Marvin Cox, as we mentioned. Manuel Gutierrez in the ball game, and good defense by Zai Carrasco. And as I missed, number 3, that's going to be Torres Pierre in the ball game for Clovis. Swings it over to Hunter Egbert. Egbert now finds Marvin Cox. Nice pass by Gutierrez to number 22, Marvin Cox, and there's going to be a foul on the play as Cox will go to the line, and it looks like he will be shooting 2. Let's find out who the foul is going to be on. It looks like that's on number 4, Stephen McCaskill. That will be his second personal. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the first half. The Roswell Coyotes trail 27-25. And the first free throw is up and good for Marvin Cox as he is 2 from 3 from the line, has one more opportunity as Hunter Egbert switches with number 3, Torres Pierre. And the second free throw is up and no good and rebounded by the Roswell Coyotes. And there's Palomino from 12 feet, no good. As we mentioned earlier, the winner of this game will advance and take on the Hobbs Eagles. And it looks like there's going to be a travel. Again, right now we have the officials for tonight, Chelsea Plaster, Dwayne Brown, and Hector Velasco. They are the officiating crew here in this first round of the district tournament. We will talk a little bit about seating and selection committee here in just a moment. As Ike Carrasco has the ball on the left side, decides to go back right. Palomino looks at it, says, come on back over here as the Clovis Wildcats. Looks like they're playing a little bit of man-to-man right now. And Carrasco with the ball finds Saraceno once again. Clovis just doing a really good job defensively. And this time, number 11, Manuel Gutierrez with the ball. Goes across court, 3:10 remaining in this first half. Good pass by number 22, Marvin Cox. And Marvin Cox in for 2. He will go to the line to shoot the and 1. We will get you a number, looks like number 24. That's going to be Josh Martinez. That's going to be his first team foul. The 6th team foul for the Coyotes. 30-25 as the Coyotes now find themselves falling behind here in quarter number 2. And the and 1 is up and good. And now here comes Carrasco once again. Winner advances, loser will go home. And more than likely will call it the season. Whoever this is, as we mentioned earlier, the Roswell Coyotes in this contest. They are ranked 31st in all classifications. And the Clovis Wildcats ranked 43rd. And then in the 5A classification, the Roswell Coyotes did drop 2 spots to number 18. And Clovis at 21. But Ivan Miramontes from 3-point range, 31-28 now. And with the ball is Clovis. Hunter Egbert swings it over to Torres Pierre. Back to Gutierrez, and there's a turnover, and here comes Ivan Miramontes. Miramontes is going to go in and misses. Palomino rebounds, misses. And Coach Barola is hot. As number 11, Manuel Gutierrez, decides to give it over to R.J. Nora. Back to number 14, Hunter Egbert. And they're going to get Saraceno with the foul. That's going to be on the ground, but that's going to be Roswell Coyotes' 7th team foul. So guess what happens here? Number 3 is going to be Khalil Torres Pierre. Will go to the line, and he will shoot the 1-and-1. Coyotes do trail 31-28, a minute 36 remaining in this first half. Khalil Torres-Pierre with the first shot is up and no good. Excuse me, it is good. Sorry about that. I saw some movement there. I thought they called a lane violation, but it wasn't. The second one is up and no good. So 32-28 now. Miramontes going to the hole. And the foul is going to be on number 11, Manuel Gutierrez. That's going to be his first personal of the ball game. So this point forward, the Roswell Coyotes will be shooting 2 shots. So Ivan Miramontes, the senior captain, goes to the line, shoots, and the first one's up and good. $12 points for Miramontes. In this contest. Second one for Miramontes is up and good. So a minute 26 remaining in this first half. 2-point lead now for Clovis. Good ball game here for this first round of the district tournament. Jacob Palomino has it. He's going to go to the hoop and gets his shot blocked by number 33, J.J. Jones. And this time it's not going to work as he will be called for his third personal. They're going to say it's on number 30, Jaden Cox, so that's going to be his second. And J.J. Jones dodges a bullet. And Miramontes go back to the line and shoot 2. The first one's up and good. Nice crowd here at the Coyote Den. And let's see if Miramontes can sink the second free throw to make it a new ball game, and he does. 32 apiece with a minute 7 left as Khalil Torres-Pierre will have the ball. Swings to the right side. Finds R.J. Nora trapped up by Carrasco. And good defense by Carrasco. Will be Coyote ball. So 32 apiece with 56.9 seconds remaining in this first half. And it's going to be Coyote ball. Let's see if they go with just one shot here. And it's going to be Saraceno inbounding to Palomino. Palomino now decides to stop the dribble. Finds Carrasco. Carrasco now, top of the key, finds Palomino. Palomino back to Miramontes. Miramontes from three-point range, up, no good. And rebounded by number 2. 22 is Marvin Cox as he's going to go across the timeline quickly to J.J. Jones. Back to Torres-Pierre. He's going to pull out here. He's going to face Jacob Palomino. Back to Cox. Back to J.J. Jones. And this time Carrasco is going to be called for the foul. So Carrasco, that will be his first personal. It's 32-32 with 19.8 seconds left here in the first half. What a ball game this has been for the Roswell Coyotes and the Clovis Wildcats. Going to the line to shoot the 1-1 is going to be Hunter Egbert. He will miss as Egbert is 0 for 1. And it looks like there's going to be a technical foul on Clovis. That one's going to be a technical foul on the head coach, Joshua Maddox. Zach Carrasco will go to the line. Let's see what's going to happen here as we're trying to get numbers as number 20, Zach Carrasco, was actually called for the foul. Carrasco, nothing but net. Makes it 33-32 in favor of the Coyotes. And Carrasco just short, misses the second one. So Carrasco goes 50%. Now the senior captain, Ivan Miramontes, will go to the line. So Mr. Velasco having a discussion with Roswell High School head coach Dude Barola. So Miramontes will make the first free throw on the technical foul. And the second one is up and good. So now the score is 35-32 in favor of the Roswell Coyotes. The Roswell Coyotes will gain possession here with 18.8 seconds left in this first half as Carrasco hustles to inbound and finds a way to get it in there quickly. Palomino guarded by Torres Pierre. Carrasco dribbles, finds Saraceno baseline. Back to Carrasco. Miramontes. Carrasco from three-point range and nothing but net as Zach Carrasco hits a three-point shot as the Roswell Coyotes now make it 38-32. And wow, what a shot it was by Zach Carrasco. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at halftime. We're going to take about a 3-minute break, and then we'll have a special guest, Ray Baca, and we're going to talk a little boxing here in just a moment. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back here in just a moment. Thanks for listening and watching KSVPTV.com and 99.9 KTQM and 1240 AM KCLV Clovis Radio. We'll be back in just a moment.
If a sports injury is keeping you from the physical activities you love, the sports medicine team at Artesia General Hospital can help. Their orthopedic specialists and physical therapists work closely with you throughout diagnosis and treatment. No matter the injury, from ACL injuries, golfers and tennis elbow to foot and ankle pain, they'll get you back in the game. Appointments are available in Artesia or Carlsbad. Request an appointment at artesiageneral.com/sports.
We take the worry out of buying pre-owned vehicle with a 139-point inspection and backed with a 3-day money-back guarantee. You can't make a bad decision shopping at Roswell Ford, home of the Tailgate Nation.
Hi folks, Larry Skane, Service Manager at Roswell Ford. Our mobile service van turns your driveway into a service bay. All work is performed by Ford factory-trained technicians. Call Roswell Ford today to schedule your no-hassle mobile service appointment.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor, as he does everything to make
my yard look as beautiful as I possibly can.
But the Hubbards use their 1025R because
we really are trying to create this homestead.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a Deere.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Coyote Den. Art Sandoval flying solo tonight, but have a special guest. We're here at halftime as the Roswell Coyotes had a key three-point shot by Zach Carrasco to make it 38-32, and what a ball game this has been. We'll do a recap here of the score here in just a moment, but I do have a special guest, Mr. Ray Baca. Hey, Art. Coach, how are you doing? I always call everybody Coach, but hey, it's always a pleasure here. Hey, we're talking a little bit about basketball. We're here in the first round. What are your thoughts so far in this first game?
Very impressive. Hey, that was quite a shot there.
It was pretty good so far, so that's good. And one of the things that we want to talk about besides basketball, I know you and I had a good visit this afternoon.
That's correct.
We talked a good hour at least. We're just trying to get some things situated. And first and foremost, I just want to appreciate your service to this community and some of the things that you're about to talk to. Let's talk a little bit about boxing right now. I know you are very excited.
Yes, we are.
We talked a couple of weeks ago and then, of course, today. But tell me your thoughts. We're bringing back boxing to Roswell, New Mexico.
That's right. The New Mexico State Golden Glove Championship is going to be held here in Roswell on March 24th, 25th, and 26th. You know, for some of you guys that have been around for a number of years, this left, Golden Gloves left Roswell after like 35, 40 years of hosting the regional state tournament here. It went away, and it's been predominantly in Albuquerque. It's been Belen and also in Clovis. But the 75th anniversary is coming, and it's going to be hosted here at Roswell High School.
Okay.
And this is where it started. I remember in my youth, and all the many friends that were part of it, including your uncle, Mike Sandoval.
Yes, sir.
He won a state championship here.
That's correct.
Yeah, so anyway, it's coming back, and we couldn't be more thrilled on the 75th anniversary for New Mexico and the 100th anniversary for Golden Gloves of America. So it's really a big thing, and we're real excited. And you know, it's not just a boxing thing, but it's a community thing.
Right.
You know, I just left a meeting a while ago. We have about 40 volunteers.
Okay.
They're going to help us put this together, along with you and Mr. Carrasco allowing us the use of this facility, and our ISD to allow us. And like I said, this is where it belongs. This is its home, and we're hoping that this continues. And you're going to, as a matter of fact, one of a couple of things real quick here is that. We have a young lady, because now it's boys and girls, young men and young ladies. And we have a national championship that came out of Las Cruces this past year in Tulsa. And now the other thing that New Mexico and Colorado is one franchise, so we fight a Colorado-New Mexico team, right?
Right.
So 2022, the national championship team is Colorado-New Mexico.
Right.
Yeah, so we're real excited about that. And mostly we're excited about bringing something back home.
Ray, real quick, we're about 3 minutes and 54 seconds before we start the third quarter, but real quick, if you can tell the community out there, and you know, we're on KSVPTV.com right now, but we're also on 99.9 KTQM radio in Clovis live.
Awesome.
And so what we want to hear is, give me some dates right now when this event's going to take place.
March 24th, March 25th, and March 26th. On the 24th, which is a Friday, they start at 7 o'clock. Doors open at 6, starts at 7. On the 25th, Saturday the 25th, the fight starts at 4 o'clock. Doors open at 3. And on the 26th, Championship Day, the doors open at 12. Fight start at 1 o'clock. And, you know, we have special rates for seniors and special rates for students. So we're real excited about, again, bringing this community, getting back in to share some of these, you know, we got some great talent out there. We saw the cheerleaders, Charlie's Angels, the Coyotes, you know, and Clovis, they got a pretty impressive team.
Right.
But we also that boxing portion of it, which our kids, you know, they travel all over the place, and we're real excited about having that here.
One other question we have here, I know as we talked about, you know, New Mexico, Roswell is bringing back the Golden Gloves.
That's
this is exciting. Exciting.
Really.
But one of the things that caught my eye a few weeks ago, you and your team, is the fact that this is an Olympic qualifier.
That is correct. So the Nationals, the guys in the Nationals, if they win national, they're going to qualify. They're going to qualify to compete in the Olympic qualifying Olympic team.
Okay.
So if you win nationals, you're qualified to be able to fight there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So well, sounds good. Well, Mr. Baca, anything in closing? I don't want to give too much just yet because I know you and I are kind of, well, I shouldn't say you and I. You're in the works with your team. I know Roswell High School, Mr. Carrasco and I and the rest of the administrative team are trying to do what we can. But, you know, once again, I just want to applaud you and your team for doing such a magnificent job. But anything in closing, sir, that you want to talk about?
Just come out and support our youth. You know, being one of those kids myself, and I know the impact it made in my life, and it's doing the same thing all over again. It's impacting these other youth, and
right.
And it's a great sport. It truly is.
Sounds good. Well, Mr. Baca, I do appreciate you taking a few minutes to come over here and talk a little bit about this. I know that you and I and the rest of your team is going to be meeting soon, but we can't wait for March. I mean, not only spring sports, but you're talking bringing back Golden Gloves in the state of New Mexico, bringing it back home to Roswell High School. And, boy, I tell you what, we're excited about this. And I tell you what, we're going to be talking about Golden Gloves, New Mexico Golden Gloves here in the near future. I know that we're going to talk with other radio stations. This is just the beginning. But I tell you again, just for those that are listening and watching, please, just watch out for the new information because there's going to be more details here in the near future.
And again, we want to thank your team here at Roswell High and our ISD for allowing us to use this great facility.
Yes, sir. Ray Baca, thank you, sir.
Mr. Sandoval, thank you. You have a good evening.
Always a pleasure.
My pleasure. So,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to KSUPTV.com. We're at halftime as the Roswell Coyotes currently lead 38-32. And real quick, a scoring recap real quick for the Clovis Wildcats is number 3, Khalil Torres-Pierre with 1 point. And then number 12 is Champ Gooden with 4 points, 2 of those being free throws. And then number 22 is Marvin Cox, has 7 points, 3 of those being free throws, and then 2 3-point shots by Jaden Levinshone, 6 points by Jaden Cox, 5 points by R.J. Nora, and 3 points by J.J. Jones, that being a lone 3-point shot. And for the Roswell Coyotes, number 1, Jalen Clow with 2 points. Number 4 is Stephen McCaskill with 1 point. He is 1 for 3 at the free throw line. Number 5 is Manny Fuentes with 1 point. Jacob Palomino with 1 point. Zai Carrasco with a key 3-point shot at the buzzer before half with 4 points. And then number 23 is Rylan Saraceno, had a great first half with 12 points, and he was actually the guy leading the pack until Ivan Miramontes comes back and has 17 points. 2, 4, 6, 7 of those being free throws. And just like that, the Roswell Coyotes lead by 5, 38-32. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back for second half action here in this first round of the district tournament. Thank you for listening and watching KSUPTV.com at 99.9 KTQM, 1240 AM, Clovis Radio. We'll be back.
Pecans are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have 1 pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizing. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees. So that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
All right, welcome back to the Coyote Den here in Roswell, New Mexico. 38-32 in favor of the Coyotes. Quick update, we have the boys, Lovington 25, Goddard 21. Girls, Portales 24, the Lady Rockets 9. And of course here at the Coyote Den, 38-32 in favor of the Coyotes. New Mexico Military Institute leads. Oh, what a shot there by number 33 to make it 38-35. Got an update. New Mexico Military Institute leads Dexter 20-11 at halftime. And then we'll get a score. Oh, we have one right here. 24-17, the Clovis Lady Wildcats lead the Lady Coyotes at halftime. So what a game that is over there. We'll keep you updated with the scores. And again, as we begin the third quarter, the Clovis Wildcats with the ball. Gives it back to number 22, Marvin Cox. This will be the last game here at the Coyote Den, regardless. Oh, what a three-point shot by Manuel Gutierrez. What a ball game this has been, 38-38, as the Roswell Coyotes and the Clovis Wildcats go back and exchange three-point shots once again. But Zy Carrasco goes up hard, and he will score 2. And Carrasco looks like he is going to be okay, maybe a little bit of a tweak, but I promise you he will not come out of that ball game unless he is absolutely injured. 40-38 now in favor of the Coyotes. Now they're going to take precaution as Carrasco's going to the line real quick, come out, get with the training unit just to make sure he's okay. Jalen Cloud in the ball game now. So here comes the Roswell Coyotes. Oh, beautiful pass. And Champ Gooden. Oh, that's going to be out on, looks like the Coyotes. So it will be Clovis ball as number 11, Emmanuel Gutierrez, will inbound. Nice shot to Marvin Cox, and Marvin Cox misses. And that's going to be a foul on number 11. That's going to be his second team foul on Manuel Gutierrez. Jalen Cloud to Saraceno, no good, and rebounded by Stephen McCaskill. Back to Ivan Miramontes. Miramontes stops the dribble, kicks it back up to Palomino. Palomino, left-hand layup, up, good. So Jacob Palomino gets on the board once again here in this second half. It is going to be 3 points for Jacob Palomino, 42-38, 5:57 remaining. And from way downtown is number 33, J.J. Jones. Quick outlet. That's going to be a travel on Champ Gooden. All right, it will be Coyote ball. And three-point shot by Ivan Miramontes up and no good. And R.J. Nora in for 2. 7 points in the ball game for R.J. Nora. What a good-looking athlete for the Clovis Wildcats. Cloud back to Ivan Miramontes. The Clovis Wildcats playing a little man-to-man right now as Miramontes stops the dribble. McCaskill, free throw line. Going to go up, and this time he's going to be fouled, and it looks like number 22, Marvin Cox, will be called for the foul. 42-40 here in the third quarter. And that's going to be the second team foul for the Wildcats and the Roswell Coyotes with 1. Stephen McCaskill will shoot the first free throw. That's going to be up and good. So the Roswell Coyotes have to do a better job shooting the free throws here in the second half as they struggled a little bit in the first half. So McCaskill sinks both of them, makes it 44-40 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. And there's going to be another turnover by Clovis. And Palomino has his ball blocked. Quick outlet. Oh, what a pass! And scores is Marvin Cox. 9 points in the ballgame for Marvin Cox. Palomino stops the dribble at three-point land. And now here comes Rylan Saraceno. Back to Palomino. Oh, what a block. And here comes the Wildcats. And that's going to be Gutierrez as he's going to be fouled on the ground. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this ball game has just been back and forth. And what a ball game this has been. Winner will advance and take on the Hobbs Eagles. That game will be played in Clovis on Thursday. Excuse me, that game will be played in Hobbs. In Hobbs, I beg your pardon. And nice pass there to Marvin Cox as he gets on the board for 2 more. Tie ball game once again. And there's Stephen McCaskill in little trouble, but gets in for 2 more points. Well, that was taken away by Jalen Cloud. And Coach Barola gets kind of knocked into his chair there. Looks like Zy Carrasco will come in the ball game, and McCaskill will have a seat. (46-44) in favor of the Coyotes. Palomino from 3-point range, up and good. 49-44 now, 5-point lead, and here comes. It looked like almost a turnover there, but it's going to be Clovis ball. Okay, inbound it is number 32. Back to number 24 for the for the Wildcats. And 2 points for number 12, Champ Gooden. That's 6 points on the evening for Gooden. Beg your pardon, I was kind of looking at some updates here. As Carrasco will go to the line to shoot 2. The Roswell Coyotes played Clovis at the Clovis Holiday Tournament on December 22nd, 2022, as Clovis defeated the Roswell Coyotes 66-52. And then on February 3rd, the Coyotes beat Clovis 63-60. And then beat Clovis once again in Clovis 58-50. And currently leading 50-46 as Zy Carrasco goes to the line and makes the first free throw to make it 50-46. And Carrasco makes the second one. Eight points for Carrasco in this ball game. Back to number 24 is Jaden Levenshone. Good defense by Roswell. That's going to be called on number 10, Jacob Palomino. That's going to be his second personal. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout for Clovis. We're going to take one too. Thanks for listening and watching to KSVPTV.com and 99.9 KTQM 1240 AM Clovis Radio. We'll be back.
In times of uncertainty, one thing seems to be constant. Crime tends to rise. Zenith Security Services, a locally owned company that's invested in our community, reminds you that for less than 5 quarters a day, you can be proactive in protecting your home, family, and assets with a monitored alarm from a top UL-rated company. The hardest calls we receive at Zenith Security are those needing our services after the fact. Call Zenith Security Services at 575-626-3521 to schedule your free security assessment today.
All right, we're back to Coyote basketball. We're here at the Coyote Den in the first round of the district tournament. 51-46 in favor of the Roswell Coyotes. And it will be Clovis ball as Gutierrez has it. And this time it's going to be fouled by Jalen Cloud. We'll get you some updates here in just a moment. Trying to find some updates in Clovis as the Roswell Lady Coyotes taking on the Lady Wildcats. I did have a score of 24-17 at half, but we'll be more clear here in just a moment. Clovis ball currently with Manuel Gutierrez swinging the ball over to the right side. Good pass. Now R.J. Nora going to go in for 2. No, misses. Great save. And 2 points on the board for number 12, Champ Gooden. make that 8 points in the ball game for Gooden. 51-48 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. It is Coyote ball. Carrasco with it. Going to go baseline, going to go up himself, and 2 points for Zai Carrasco. 10 points for Carrasco. Gutierrez with the ball. Gives it to number 33, J.J. Jones from 3. No good. And here comes the Coyotes and Jalen Cloud. Swings it over to Miramontes for 3. So it looks like there's going to be a lane violation on number 24. Levinshone. It will now be Coyote ball as the momentum turns. Coyotes currently taking advantage of the turnovers, 56-48. And there's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take one too. We'll be back. Thank you for listening and watching KSVPTV.com and 99.9 KTQM, 1240 AM Clovis Radio.
Have you ever thought, Mom and Dad are beginning to need more help, but with a busy job and raising a family, you just don't have the extra time? Personal Care by Design is just what you're looking for. We can be there when you can't, from 1 hour a day to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All of our caregivers are carefully screened, and we are the only personal care service that is overseen by a registered nurse. Competitive rates, great people, and experience is what sets us apart. So when you need extra help at home with your loved one, you can count on Personal Care by Design. Personal, private, and protected. Call us at 575-625-9471 for your personal care needs and receive a free nursing evaluation. That number again is 575-625-9471.
All right, we're back at the Coyote Den as the Roswell Coyotes lead 56-48. 1:25 remaining in the third quarter. Manny Fuentes in the ball game. We'll find Ivan Miramontes as Miramontes stops the dribble at free throw land. And Cloud misses, and Lockie with the strong rebound. Swings it over to Fuentes from three-point land. Good! Manny Fuentes with 4 points in the ball game now, and the Coyotes lead by a score of 59-48. We're under 60 seconds here in the third quarter. Winner advances to Hobbs. That game will be played in Hobbs. Loser will go home and will not advance more than likely in the state tournament. And 2 more points for Clovis. And Manny Fuentes going to take another three-point shot, and nothing but net as Fuentes back-to-back three-point shots as he now has 8 points in the ball game. 62-50, 12-point lead for the Roswell Coyotes. We're 30 seconds left here in the third quarter, and there's going to be a foul on Jake and Lackey as number 12, Champ Gooden, will go to the line to shoot 2. And last updates I have, boys for the New Mexico Military Institute, 34, Dexter 21. At the end of 3, the Lady Rams from Portales, 35, Goddard at 19. And that's what I have at this point, trying to get an update from Clovis as Gooden will sink a free throw. It's going to be 62-51 now. And we talked about rankings. We'll talk about them here in just a minute as Champ Gooden sinks his second free throw. 10-point lead for the Coyotes now as we are under the 30-second mark. Update, boys, Lovington 39, Goddard 34. Jalen Cloud with the ball to Ivan Miramontes. Carrasco from three-point range and no good. And there's going to be a foul. And that's going to be a foul on number 2. It's going to be on Jalen Cloud. That's going to be his second. Three-point shot is up and nothing but net for Clovis. And that's number 32, R.J. Nora. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 3, Coyotes lead 62, Wildcats 55. We'll be back here in 60 seconds. You're listening to KSVPTV.com and 99.9 KTQM Clovis Radio.
The hustle, bustle, and bright lights of the holidays in the rearview mirror, it's time to ease into the new year with a new car or truck from your friends at Roswell Ford. Because nobody makes car buying easier. With more than 500 pre-owned vehicles in stock and brand new units arriving all the time, finding the perfect vehicle is easy. A 3-day money-back guarantee on all pre-owned vehicles makes the decision easy. No payments for 90 days easily gives you time to put those holiday expenses behind you. And with a goal of 100% credit approval, Roswell Ford even makes financing easy, regardless of your credit situation. And we happily accept I-10s. Like I said, easy. So make some time and come see what we have for you at the Tailgate Nation. Whatever you're looking for, you can count on Roswell Ford to keep it simple and make it easy. We're waiting for you now at the corner of 9th and Main, so we're even easy to find.
All right, welcome back to Coyote basketball as the Coyotes do lead 62-55 as we begin the fourth quarter. Clovis, good ball moment. And a three-point shot by Clovis, and no good as there's going to be a foul. And we'll get you a number here in just a moment. Update. Boys, Lovington 39, Goddard 34. We have an update from Clovis. 37-26, Lady Coyotes trail in the fourth quarter. Winner of that will advance and play Carlsbad, the Lady Cave Girls, on Thursday. Champ Gooden misses. And Zy Carrasco back in the ball game, and Cloud's back as he dribbles with the left hand. Kicks it back to Ivan Miramontes. No good. And now rebounded by R.J. Nora. R.J. Nora to Khalil Torres Pierre. Swings it over to J.J. Jones. Back to number 30, Jaden Cox. Torres Pierre. And 3 points, nothing but net for Jaden Cox. 9 points in the ball game for Cox. Makes the score now 62-58 with 7:05 remaining in the ball game. As I mentioned earlier, Lady Coyotes in Clovis taking on the Lady Wildcats. They're down 37-26. Loser of that ball game will go home, and that season will be over. But Jalen Cloud goes in and sinks 2 as the score now is 64-58 with 6 minutes and 44 seconds left in the ball game. R.J. Nora swings it to the left side to Torres Pierre. Pierre guarded by Jalen Cloud. Back to R.J. Nora off the backboard, and he's good for 2. 12 points for R.J. Nora. So that's going to be a foul on Khalil Torres Pierre. That's going to be his first personal. Okay, another update from Clovis, 39-28 in favor of the Lady Wildcats. Left-hand shot for number 30, Jaden Cox, and just misses, but will go to the line. He will shoot 2. Stephen McCaskill will be called for the foul as Jerry Barola will go. Have a seat for just a second, waiting for this free throw before he enters the ball game. It appears that he will take the place of Stephen McCaskill. But number 30 misses. Jaden Cox. Both teams have struggled from the free throw line for the most part in this contest. But that one, Jaden Cox sinks it. So it's 64-61 now. One possession game as the Coyotes do have the ball. Palomino swings it over to Carrasco. Carrasco is going to go in for, it appeared to be an easy layup, but ran into some traffic. Misses. And three-point shot is no good, but the rebound is up by Champ Gooden. The basket is good, and he will go to the line to shoot the and one. What a ball game this has been. So Riley and Saraceno will come to the ball game. Palomino will have a seat. As Barola kind of going with a different lineup here in this fourth quarter. The free throw's up and no good. And number 32, R.J. Nora, gets the rebound, goes up. He is fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot two. Again, as we mentioned, the Roswell Coyotes and the Clovis Wildcats struggling at the free throw line. And that first one is up and nothing but net. Let's see what R.J. Nora can do here on his second opportunity. And the second one up and no good. So number 22, Marvin Cox, now will go to the line to shoot two. And that foul is going to be on number 21, Jerry Barola is what they're saying. Update, girls, Portales 39, Lady Rockets 24. And number 22, Marvin Cox, sinks the first one. Takes the lead now by one. And there's the second one, and that one's going to be good. So 2-point lead now for Clovis. Got an update now from Clovis. Speaking of Clovis, Lady Coyotes down 44-28 now as Lady Wildcats extend their lead. And there's going to be no basket as Manny Fuentes gets fouled. That will be on the ground as Khalil Torres-Pierre will be called for the foul. That's going to be Torres-Pierre's second personal. Saraceno for three, up no good, and now here comes the Clovis Wildcats. And there's going to be a foul on Jerry Barola. So number 12 now, Champ Gooden will go back to the line as Gooden has 14 points in the ball game. The first one's up and good. So the Roswell Coyotes have 10 team fouls, so everything from this point forward for Clovis will be 2 shots at the free throw line, 16 fouls for the Wildcats. And the second one for Gooden is up and good, 68-64 with 5:17 remaining in the ball game. Carrasco with the ball, top of the key, as Clovis plays a little man-to-man now. And there's going to be a block. They're going to get him for traveling. That's a good call by the official as Manny Fuentes is called. Update, boys. Lovington 41, Goddard 40. Great contest there. As Manny Fuentes will have a seat. And now Khalil Torres-Pierre with the ball on the right baseline, decides to go back up. And nice pass, and 2 more points for Champ Gooden. 70-64 now, 4:44 remaining in the contest. Carrasco with the ball. And they're going to say that it is out on Carrasco. Winner advances in the district tournament. Loser will go home and more than likely will not have a shot at the state tournament in Albuquerque. Oh, wow! That was off somebody. Don't know who it was. It goes in the basket. 2 unanswered points for Clovis. And I think the last person touched was on Gooden. So we'll give Gooden 2 more points. And now that one's going to be blocked. So here comes the Clovis Wildcats. And they're going to have a travel on number 32, R.J. Nora. Speaking of the state tournament, the seeding and selection basketball tournament, the New Mexico Activity Association staff will seed and select teams for the 2022-2023 state championships utilizing the following criteria in the NMAA bylaw 711 as voted on by the board of directors. There are 6 criteria that they will follow. First and foremost, 1, finish in regular season district play. 2, head-to-head competition. 3, wins against district champions regardless of classification. 4, overall record. 5, max preps rankings. And then finally, member school input to be submitted by the head coach prior to 8 a.m. on the day of the seeding. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. The score is 74-68 in favor of Clovis. We'll be back here in 60 seconds.
Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing, and I know you've heard me say that you can trust Trustmark, but I want you to know what that looks like in real life. A few years ago, we installed a beautiful new roof for an older woman who was recently widowed. She was an artist and colors were really important to her. So when she said she didn't like the color of a brand new roof, we took that seriously. She had picked the color and signed off on it, but I just kept thinking, if she's going to walk into her house every day and be disappointed, then we're just going to redo it. So we did. We ripped that beautiful new roof off and replaced it with a slightly different color, and she was thrilled. Yes, it cost us quite a bit of money to make her happy, but I want you to know you can trust Trustmark to make it exactly right every time. If you have any roofing needs, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
All right, welcome back to the Coyote Den. As the Clovis Wildcats had a 10-second violation, couldn't get across the timeline in time. It will be considered a turnover as the Roswell Coyotes will gain possession as Ivan Miramontes will inbound. Gives it to Saraceno, back to Cloud, top of the key. Miramontes trapped up, but Saraceno will dribble and loses it. And there's Gutierrez. Loses it, but number 30 is there. Jaden Cox gives it back to Marvin Cox. Now R.J. Nora with the ball. And off the backboard is number 12, Gooden. And now Clovis extends their lead, 76-68. And Saraceno with the right-hand hook, no good. And now Gutierrez with the rebound. What a contest this has been. And it's going to be off the foot of Zai Carrasco. It will be Wildcat ball. Got an update from Clovis. 49-31, 3 minutes left. The Lady Coyotes trail the Lady Wildcats. Going back to, we're talking about state tournament play. That 6 criteria point, member school input. to be submitted by the head coach prior to 8 a.m. of the day of the seeding. I do want to make note, in the event of a tie among criteria points, head-to-head will be used to break the tie. If there is no head-to-head competition, or the head-to-head competition is tied, then what is utilized then is the max prep strength of schedule to break the tie. So there's a lot of criteria here, a lot at stake here in this district tournament. And rebounded by Clovis. Yeah, just a lot of different criteria here, and I'm telling you right now, the winner of this, they're going to be confrontation there, as they said that Clovis will be back court. I thought it was a good call by Mr. Brown, one of the officials. 76-68, a minute 40 left in the ball game. It is Coyote ball as Palomino stops the dribble, gives it back to Ivan Miramontes. Ivan Miramontes, no good. Carrasco kicks it back out. Saraceno, Miramontes from three-point range, good! And Ivan Miramontes with a three-point shot. Now the score is 76-71. We're going to take another 60-second timeout. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com, 99.9 KTQM, 1240 AM, Clovis Radio, and Coyote basketball.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Welcome back to Coyote basketball, as Trustmark Roofing is one of our sponsors, and appreciate everything that they have done for KSVPTV.com. And there's going to be another timeout. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. It might be 30, but we're going to take 60. We'll be back here. You're listening to Coyote basketball on KSVPTV.com and at 99.9 KTQM.
If your car breaks down, no need to cry, because there's always a pal nearby at Big O. At Big O Tires. Locally owned will get you in gear. That's because you've known us for years at Big O. Big O Tires. Don't need to sweat any extra labor. You can always trust a good neighbor at Big O. At Big O Tires. The best service is part of our code. Need a cup of sugar? We're down the road at Big O. At Big O Tires.
Hurry into your local Big O Tires now through January 29th and buy 3 tires, get 1 free on 4 select in-stock Nexen or Aspen tires with installation purchase. That's right. Buy 3, get 1 free. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation required, not valid with other offers. Eligibility may vary. Disposal fees and shop fees extra where permitted.
Welcome back to Coyote basketball on KSVPTV.com. As number 12, Champ Gooden gets on the board once again, but guess what? We're going to be back here in 60 seconds as Clovis takes another timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to Coyote basketball on KSVPTV.com.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing, perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
Did you know that Central Valley Electric Cooperative has a program in place to help members save on a variety of goods and services, from hotel discounts to pharmacy discounts? Ring in the new year with national and local discounts using your CVE Co-op Connections card. Print your free Co-op Connections card at www.connections.coop or download the Co-op Connections app. You can learn more about the program and discounts at www.connections.coop. If you are a business and would like to become a part of the CVE Co-op Connections card program, call Ray Lynn or Kyler at 575-746-3571.
All right, we're back to Coyote basketball on KSVPTV.com. 78-71, thanks to Big O Tires, the team you trust. And here comes the Roswell Coyotes as Zach Carrasco goes across the timeline. And now, here's Palomino as he stops dribble, delivers to McCaskill, and back to Palomino, and Palomino's in for two. All right, we're under a minute now as the score is 78-75. I'm sure we'll have another timeout here momentarily by the Roswell Coyotes, I assume, but let's see what happens here as we're approaching the 40-second mark. Winner advances to play Hobbs in the second round, and there's going to be a foul. And that's going to be on Ivan Miramontes. Miramontes with his second personal, 78-73, 34.4 seconds left in the ball game. We do have an update from Clovis as the Lady Wildcats extend their lead, 52-34 with 1 minute left. That game is played at the Rock in Clovis, New Mexico. Marvin Cox shoots the free throw, in and out, no good. And if the Clovis Wildcats want to be successful here in this contest, they have to sink every free throw possible, or else this game could go into overtime. So Cox misses both free throws, and that's going to be big for the Roswell Coyotes. They have to take advantage, and I say the Roswell Coyotes have to take advantage of this in order for them to advance. It's always hard to beat a team 3 times, as the Roswell Coyotes have defeated Clovis twice this year, and the Wildcats defeated them only once. So let's see what happens here as Stephen McCaskill goes to the line. He will shoot the 1-and-1. McCaskill is good for the first free throw. And those missed opportunities for Clovis could haunt the Wildcats. And the second one is up and good for McCaskill. All right, Jalen Cloud coming in the ball game. Saraceno has a seat, so it looks like they're switching offense for defense right now. So the Coyotes don't get in any more foul trouble. 10 fouls for the Roswell Coyotes, 17 fouls for the Wildcats. 34.1 second left in the ball game, and here comes Gutierrez as he passes it on over, as Clovis is going to try to stall, and that one's going to be out on Ivan Miramontes. Got a final from Clovis, 52-40 in favor of the Wildcats. The Lady Wildcats will advance and take on the Lady Cave Girls. That game will be played on Thursday at 6 p.m. in Carlsbad, Give you some updates here in just a moment, as somebody better call a timeout, and they do. It will be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take one, too. We'll be back here. You are listening to KSVPTV.com. We're going to change it to 60 seconds. We just saw it. We'll be back.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Find your path to a greater future at Eastern New Mexico University. With degrees offered both on campus and online, ENMU has the flexibility that you're looking for, and with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship, New Mexico residents can now start, continue, or finish their bachelor's degree tuition-free at ENMU. For more information, visit enmu.edu Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
All right, we're back here at the Coyote Den with 26 seconds left in the ball game. The Clovis Wildcats lead by 3. And that's going to be, Clovis ball. Somehow they got the ball once again as Gutierrez gets it. And they're going to play a little four to score here as number 32, RJ Nora, has it and will be fouled. Wow, that was a dangerous situation on Clovis as they inbound, trying to look for number 22, Marvin Cox, from out of bounds, almost makes the basket. Coach Barola is hot about the situation here. But RJ Nora will go to the line to shoot. And again, ladies and gentlemen, the free throws are not in favor of Clovis right now, as RJ Nora misses another free throw. 3-point lead for the Roswell, 3-point lead for the Clovis Wildcats, 78-75, one possession game. RJ Nora at the free throw line, shoots and makes the second one. So number 30 will enter the ball game, Jaden Cox, as number 11, Manuel Gutierrez, will have a seat. Saraceno will enter the ball game. Palomino will have a seat. Manny Fuentes will come in. Stephen McCaskill will have a seat. Zai Carrasco in the ball game. So you have your offense in right now for the Roswell Coyotes. Two-possession game right now, 79-75. 14 seconds left in the ball game. Mita Montes from three-point land. Swings it over to Jalen Cloud for 3 points. No good. And Carrasco with the ball. And Manny Fuentes from three-point range up, no good. And there's going to be no fouls. And ladies and gentlemen, the Clovis Wildcats upset the Roswell Coyotes 79-75. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll come back with some statistics and tell you scenarios. We'll be back here on KSVPTV.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday, to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625 9141 for even faster service.
All right, welcome back to the Coyote Den, as we do have a final here as the Roswell Coyotes get upset by the Clovis Wildcats 79-75. But real quick, we do have an update from Clovis as the Lady Coyote season comes to an end, as they lose to Clovis, the Lady Wildcats 52-40. And a couple other updates. Boys, Goddard 56, Levington 51. Boys, New Mexico Military Institute 44, Dexter 32. And ladies and gentlemen, here at the Coyote Den, the score is 79-75 in favor of Clovis. Clovis improves their record to 11-15, 1-6 in district. And the Roswell Coyotes fall to 13-14, 2-5 in district play. Scoring cap for the Roswell Coyotes, Jaden Cloud with 6 points. Number 4 is Stephen McCaskill with 7 points. 5 of those points being free throws. Manny Fuentes with 7 points. 2 3-point shots. Number 10 is Jacob Palomino with 8. Zy Carrasco having a good game, 10 points. And Rylan Saraceno with 12 points. But the high scorer for the Roswell Coyotes, the senior captain, Ivan Miramontes, with 25 points. And for the Clovis Wildcats, number 3, Khalil Torres-Pierre with 3 points. Manuel Gutierrez with 3. Number 22, Marvin Cox with 13. Jaden Levinshone with 6 points, followed by number 30, Jaden Cox with 10. Number 32 is R.J. Nora with 14. And number 33, J.J. Jones with 6. But the high scorer for the Clovis Wildcats is number 12, Champ Gooden with 24 points. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Lady Coyote season comes to an end in Clovis, but I'm afraid to say that the Roswell Coyotes season comes to an end tonight as they get upset 79-75. They fall now to 11-15, 1-6 in district play. They will be eliminated tonight, and the Clovis Wildcats, nonetheless, they are 11-15 and will advance and play Hobbs in Hobbs. Winner will go to the district championship and play in Carlsbad on Friday night. Man, what a game this was. This will end both the Lady Coyotes and the Roswell Coyotes season tonight. It's been fun, and now it's spring sports. Baseball, softball, track, and powerlifting will be in the works here in the near future. Art Sandoval going to sign off. Ladies and gentlemen, safe travels back to Clovis. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening, watching. KSVPTV.com, 99.9 KTQM, and 1240 AM KCLV Clovis. Good night, and we'll see you next year. And it's always great to be a Coyote.